Of course, a train wants to pass by the moment I start live streaming. You can't make this up. The millisecond. All right, let's open up the live stream on my other phone. Let's see. Bro, why is it like why does it do this? Try to open up on my other phone. It does not work. There we go. All right, what is good, everyone? What is good? I see y'all in the chat. We got the Fireblade, Goji Jojo, Ziggy, Spike Legends, Figs, Aiden Zilla, Spider Zilla, The Otis, William, CR, and my guy, The Darkest Night. What is good, everyone? What's up? I'm glad everyone is here. Aiden Zilla says, I'm so pissed right now. I was supposed to get Hayashima today, but Amazon had to delay it. How do you think I feel, man? Bro, a second train just passed by right now? That's crazy. You cannot make this up. Before I started live streaming, like 2 trains passed by. I click go live, then one passes by, and now another one passes by. You cannot make this up, bro. Yo, Godzilla's in the chat. What is good, everyone? What it do? We are here with new live stream. Gonna be talking about some new things coming to the channel, new series, new ideas, stuff that I want to do. Night Prism says, how much you get paid for Timu, and how, or did you get free figures? I got both. I got paid, and I got to keep what's I reviewed. What's it called? Okay, alrighty. That's an interesting way to start this live stream. Okay, that was a crazy comment. Alrighty, but yeah, we're gonna be talking about some newer projects and a new series. Yeah, new projects, new series, new stuff, and what's gonna be coming to the channel. Oh shoot. Let's see. Homeless Joker. Ah, that's the greatest Joker. What you guys talking about? What you guys know about the GOAT? Bro, peep the fit. I see you, Fireblade. I see you. Spike says, when are your red eyes and blue eyes coming in? Oh, so fun fact. All right. So speaking of the Yu-Gi-Oh, tomorrow I'm going to go to the SHF store and pick up the Dark Magician SH Monstars that came out. And then later in the month, I'm going to pick up Blue Eyes. And then hopefully next month I'll get Red Eyes. Because those are the only like Yu-Gi-Oh characters or Yu-Gi-Oh monsters that I really care about. At the moment, at least. Let's see. Spider-Zilla Unraveled. I ordered the white suit Marvel Legends Black Widow. Any thoughts? I used to have that figure. I gave it to Mikeytron 300. I think it's a great figure. If you're talking about the one with all the accessories, like the stand with the explosion parts, all that, I think it's a phenomenal figure. Not perfect, of course, but I think it's good. I think it was good. Okay, Goji Jojo, I see what you're saying. Let's see. William says I got the new Emma Frost Marvel Rivals skin. I have not I have not played Marvel Rivals in a minute. Have not played in a minute. Oh, what's it called? What's good, Makai Lee? What's good? Alrighty. So let's talk about some stuff that I wanted to, announce. What's it called? So one thing I talked about this before my last series, and last live stream, an idea that I had for a new series where I do like custom figures, accessories, dioramas, and I was thinking about that, right? And I did a poll, and you guys seem to really like that idea. So I was like, okay, I think that's something I'm gonna do. So I think I am gonna tell you guys that that's what I'm doing going forward. I'm gonna be challenging myself to make custom figures, custom props, dioramas, and stuff like that. So I've been buying and organizing I've been buying a lot of stuff lately to get, bro, you got an ambulance and a train passing by. You cannot make this up. Anyway, so I've been organizing my area. I'm getting a whole lot of new stuff coming in. Just making sure I have like all the materials that I guess you could say need slash wants. So that way, when I finally get to making my customs and the dioramas and whatnot, I don't have to worry about missing a certain piece or a certain, like, you know what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. I just so the first thing was like obviously like this little stand that I made, and you guys know that I've been making the other customs like Invincible and whatnot, but it's gonna be ranging from customs. It's gonna range. I'm gonna let you guys know this now. It's gonna range between easiest, like easy customs to like medium, and then like really elaborate, like full on like super hard customs to do. So I wanted to like do a bit of like all those things, because I can't, you know, promise like, hey, this is gonna be the next 5 I'm gonna do. You know what I'm trying to say here? It also depends on like what pops up at that moment. And if I don't do a custom figure, then I'll be doing a prop or a diorama. You get what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, man, I'm excited for that. This guy right here, I got for another custom figure. I got this at Book Off because I refused to give Hasbro money. That's my workaround of getting a figure, Marvel Legends figure, is to get it from a other store that Hasbro won't profit from. But I got see it right there, the Book Off sticker, and I got Rage because I think he would be a good figure to make a custom Bane from Batman. So I think this is gonna be a good figure to use. I'm not going to unbox it today. I'm going to be saving that for the video. Yeah, so I think this is going to be a really cool series. I'm going to be doing, again, that's going to help with the live streams as well. So where that way I can be doing like behind the scenes live streaming on whether it's me painting a diorama, making it, giving like tips and whatnot. And I'm going to do the same thing in the series where it's like, it's going to be both a YouTube video and a YouTube short. So that way you guys can get your, you know, the full length version and then the short length version. Yeah, so it's gonna range. Again, I can't promise like, oh, on this day we're gonna be doing a diorama and the next day it's gonna be, you know what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, so we started off with this base, and then we did this this light post or street light that I did right here. I think this was actually all right for a first attempt. I definitely want to improve upon it and make more. So that one I'm really, you know, excited for. I actually think this came out nice. I definitely will improve upon it. And then I bought, okay, let's move this back a bit. Let's move this back. So actually I've been organizing my shelves right here. So I got like everything in order right here. So we got like the glues, the Dremel. I'm still organizing it. I'm going to buy better name brand paints for the actual custom figures. So when I actually customize a figure, I'll be using like real legit good paint for customizing. I'm not going to be using like the Apple Barrel and stuff like that. Not saying that's bad, but like I really want these customs to be good, whether it's a simple repaint or not. Like I really want to challenge myself. But besides that though, so soon when I get the paint, they're all going to be on this row. That's going to be coming in a few weeks. But another thing is I got the, so if you guys want to know how to do dioramas, I will be doing that because I got a giant piece of installation foam right here. This is what a lot of people use for their dioramas right here. I got a, I guess you can say a normal size one. This is actually the smallest one you can get because most of them are like 8 feet long. But I got this one. This was the last one on my Home Depot. And I'm going to be, you know, turning this into several dioramas, whether it's small dioramas or big dioramas. I'm going to be really testing myself and challenging myself with it. So that's going to be part of, like, again, streams, shorts, and videos. We're going to be breaking this up. It's going to be really cool. And I think you guys will like the series. I'm going to be showing you guys, like, a real in-depth process of it. I know one criticism you guys have been giving me, and I have seen it with my videos, is that you guys feel like I am either speaking too fast or I'm not giving enough time to explain everything. So I do see the criticism, and I will be making sure that I will be going more in depth with everything. So yeah, I really think this custom series is going to be cool. It's probably gonna be like the next step in the direction besides like the other stuff I do. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. I just ordered the last remaining stuff that I need. to start the diorama. Well, I guess to finish it. I ordered everything off of Amazon, so that should be coming here very soon, and I can start the diorama. I'm gonna be making again like several. It's gonna go from small, medium, and large, different sets and whatnot. I think it's gonna be really cool. You guys are gonna be learning with me, but yeah. So that's like the big like idea slash series I want to start moving forward with the channel. It could be like probably the main focus depending how well it takes off, but yeah. I hope you guys like that idea. I think it'll be cool. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? But yeah, enough of me rambling. Let's see what you guys got to say. Gotta say. Let's see. Let's see. Dylan says, Xavier, who do you think would win? There goes the siren. 100 men versus one gorilla. Oh, 100 men easy. All right, maybe not easy. It's not easy because a lot of people are gonna die, but the 100 men for sure is beating a gorilla. You also got to understand it depends on what 100 men you're talking about. Because if it's regular citizens, it will be a lot harder. But if we're talking about like Navy SEALs or MMA fighters, then it's like, well, yeah, they're definitely going to win. But yeah, man. Z-Bro35 says a good custom body would be Hercules. That's another one I thought about. But I really want to keep my Hercules custom, so I thought Rage would be a good substitute. And there goes another train. That's going to be like the third or fourth train. Let's see. Spike says, do you like Megamind? I've only seen the first movie. Was good, Cyber Kaiju. Heisei Edits. Darkest Night says, yo, you mind if I ask a question? What is the question, my guy? Oh, that's somebody's heard on the background, by the way. Yo, Extraordinary Animations, what's good? The Fireblaze says, I'm literally 5 subscribers away from 1K, bro. My guy's about to do it. My guy's about to hit monetary status, bro. My guy Fireblaze about to make money off of YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Let's see. Goji Jojo says, I don't mind you, Fireblade and Daz, to use my intro videos. My intro videos takes so yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, bet. Let's see. Heisei Edit says, I saw an Alphabet Lore Toys at Dollar Tree. Gen Alpha is cooked. Alright. Extraordinary says, guess what? What's up, my friend? What's up? Makai Lee, my Black Panther figures came, and I also have Thor in my collection. That's what's up. You know what's funny? When I was a couple years ago, maybe like 2 years ago, when I sold majority of my MCU collection, Marvel Legends, the one part of my collection I refused to sell because he is genuinely one of my favorite superheroes, and his figures are really good, was my Black Panther collection. Like, the only Black Panther figure I've ever sold was my SH Figure Arts. That one wasn't the best figure, so I got rid of it. But part of me still wants to get the Mafex one. Dark is Nice says, what was the beef with that bum about? Wait, which guy? What beef are you talking about? Fireblaze says, Megamind 2 is straight buns. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even remember I didn't even know they made a second one. Extraordinary Animation says, I'm collecting Dragon Ball figures now. That's what's up. What kind you got? What's it called? Patrick says, what's up? Also, is that Ditto on the trash can? Yes, it is. Bro, my guy Patrick, bro, there you go. My guy, bro, my turtle won't shut up. Oh my god. What's it called? Yeah, that is Ditto on the trash can. I'm glad you're able to catch that reference. Spiderzilla says, are you going to do more Marvel stop motions? No. No. Because I barely do stop motions. I do like once every like 400 years. No, it's not happening. I don't want to say never say never, but is it in the plans for now or this year? No. Yeah, I cannot tell you when or if there's going to be another stop motion. Again, like I said before with TMNT, just enjoy TMNT because that was already a big maybe on my end, but yeah, I'm not promising anything. I cannot promise anything. Gojira54, he says, what's good? I'm camping right now for 2 nights. Bro, you're brave. I cannot do camping. I'm way too afraid of that. Hell no. My paranoia would make me tweak out. Let's see. Darkest Night says the guy from Temu. Bro, oh my god. Do you guys want me to even talk about that, bro? The whole Temu situation? Because like that, bro, that whole thing was hysterical. I don't know if you guys even know what I'm talking about, but Darkest Night knows what I'm talking about. Hey, say it says for Easter, I got Godzilla 91 and Baragon 65. Bro, when I was a kid, Easter was like the third best holiday. Cause for me, it was my birthday, Christmas, and then Easter. Or sometimes Valentine's Day. My parents used to hook me up with mad stuff. But like now that I'm an adult, I don't get shit for Easter. Like I'm like, damn, bro, what happened to when I used to get like Easter baskets of like Transformers, bro? That oh my god, that was when that was a peak right there. That was peak. Let's see, let's see. Let's see. Extraordinary says to check out his channel. Can I do that? Let's see. Let me check it out real quick. He said a post that he did. Wait, let's see. Wait. Am I tweaking right now? Wait. Okay, my fault. My stream is like it went back up again, so I have to scroll back down. That's Brain Man. I'm dead. Spike Legend says my first SH figure arts broke a few weeks ago, and I'm too broke to afford another one. What was the figure? Which one broke? Dark as Night says more like Big Head. What is the worst Dragon Ball figure? Are we talking about like SH figure arts or Dragon Stars? Because for Dragon Stars, I'll say is probably their Trunks figure, or any of their Trunks figures. And for SH figure arts, I really don't like their Majin Vegeta or their Frieza figures. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Makai Lee says I plan to do Avengers: Rise of Doctor Doom, but I had to get the whole MCU collection. That's gonna be expensive, bro. That's gonna be expensive. I want to say, as someone who did Infinity War and Endgame, I can tell you, bro, those projects cost some money. They cost some money. That's huge cranium. Okay. Combo Cat, what's good, bro? He says, what action figures do you think is the best? Well, in my opinion, I mean, everything varies to like, what you look for. For me, I look for okay, how do I explain this? Some people look for certain things per figure. For me, it depends on the character, right? So for example, I really like the Mezco Darkseid figure. The biggest drawback for it is the lack of articulation. But for me, it's the design that I like. It's I mean, it gives me everything that I would want from Darkseid. I think the scale is good. I just it just checks off boxes that I look for that particular character. That makes sense. But for what action figures I think are the best, I'm gonna say by name brand. I'll say currently today, Jada Toys is the best of all time. I'm probably biased. SHF, NECA, Mattel when they lock in. I say when they lock in. And probably Mafex. I'd say that. I don't know. I have so many favorite like toys and whatnot. Toy Biz is up there, but I don't know. It depends on like what you look for in particular. Patrick says I'm also started making custom repaints, and I think they look great for my first time. Make sure to check it. Yeah, bro. I saw the Scar King you did, right? Is that the one you're talking about? Bro, yes, Darkest Night. The guy you talked about, bro. I've been watching. Yo, let me tell you about this guy. What's it? How you pronounce it? Vasco. Vasco. I've been watching him when I was working during the summertime. When no customers would show up, I would watch that guy's videos on the on the office computer to learn stuff, bro. And I just now finally pulled the trigger so I can really like start making these dioramas. What's good, Rico? I see you. The figure that broke was Naruto. Ah, god damn. I mean, ooh, no, it still sucks. I mean, I must say the Naruto figures could be like some of them were $35, but it still sucks regardless. What part of it broke? Like, was it like a real bad break, or was it just like something that you can like maybe glue back or something? Darkest Night says I would say Revoltech is up there because of the articulation accessories. See, that's the thing about Revoltech. I don't think Revoltech is bad, but the thing for me is that with Revoltech is that like every Revoltech figure I've gotten has always had a problem, and it pisses me off because they're more expensive than Mafex and SHF, and I feel like all of them I've gotten have had some type of QC issue, and I'm just like, I'm tired of paying a lot of money for these fucking figures that have so many issues. The articulation is great, I'll give it that, but it's just I'm just tired of paying a lung and then like it comes with 1,000 issues. I just can't. That's just me. That's just again my experience. Do you have Pokemon? I do have Pokemon. Actually, you know what's funny? I've been getting into the app where you open up the cards, the TCG trading card game for the phone. I've been playing that a lot lately. Matter of fact, let me see if I can open up a pack on stream. Um, Combo Cat oh wait, Heisei says SH Monsters are higher. Again, depends what you're looking for. I'll say SH Monsters has way more variety in terms of like characters they made and or continue to make. And on top of that, they actually release their toys, unlike Haya, who never fucking release anything. I would say, in my opinion, Haya is so far having a great start, but their biggest drawback is the release dates of these figures, and it doesn't make it any better considering how we have tariff issues. So that's lovely. That's fantastic. Yeah, I know, right? Prepare for the glazing comments. Combo Cat, do you like Justice League? Is it okay or do you hate it? Are you talking about the movie or are you talking about the team? Because like the team is, I mean, it's Justice League. That's the GOAT. But I like the cartoons, Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. I actually am rewatching Justice League Unlimited. Super good show. Um, yeah. Unless you're talking about the movie. If you're talking about the movie, then I would say I think the Schneider edition is the best. Like the full length one. Yeah. Spike Legend says the hand and the peg is stuck too. Oh my god. Yeah, your Naruto figure's cooked, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What Joker is that from? This Joker is from Mayfex from the movie Suicide Squad. Cyber Kaiju. He says, yo, for my broken beast glove on my Monster X Kong, is it possible to order a replacement part on the Tamashi Nation's website? So I found a part of his fish chipped as well. I think so, yes. I forgot you could contact them. I forgot what their website is. Usually when I go to the SHF store, they on the receipt they give you like the website at the bottom, but I don't remember the exact website because I don't keep my receipts. But there is a website you can visit, and I think it's either a website or an email, and you just gotta like prove that your thing is broken or whatever, and they will send you a replacement. It could be like it could either be the fist or the entire arm. You know what I mean? But yeah. Dark is Nice says, fuck Mayfex. They made me get hyped for a figure and then they released it. It was disappointing. Which Mayfex is it? Was good Tactical Motion? Which Transformers movie did you grow up with and what was your favorite? He says his was Age of Extinction. Ooh. I liked it was the Michael Bay ones, so like those like live action movies. My favorite, I like a lot of them. I really do. I like them all. I think my favorite, I really do like. I know a lot of people that don't like this one. I really like Revenge of the Fallen. That movie was fire. I'm only talking about the Transformer parts of it, of course. I don't care about the characters. I only care about the Transformers. Revenge of the Fallen is amazing. What else is there? Um, hmm. Dark of the Moon is pretty good. Um, Age of Extinction. I'll say like those three in particular. I know the first one. The first one is also great as well. I really do like the first one. What's another one? Bumblebee was good. I mean, they're all, in my opinion, they're all good. Not Age of The Last Night. I'm not gonna lie, that one was a little iffy. Rise of the Beast, I did like, but or was it Rise of the Beast? I forgot what is this Rise of the Beast, right? I liked it. It turns out a lot of people didn't, but yeah, I would say Revenge of the Fallen and Age of Extinction are mine. Dark of the Moon though was like really fucking good. Yeah. Where's the Ditto dumpster from? I did a video. I did a short talking about this dumpster that I customized. You can get this from Etsy. If you watch the video, there's a link in the description and comments. I just did all the graffiti on it. But yeah, and I even got trash cans too. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's see. Let's see. Dark is Nice says, what's good, Tactical Motion? I don't know if I said what's up to you. But Dark is Nice says, oh wait, Telewello says, I made a custom figure like yours. Which custom figure did you make? Average NY dumpster? Nah, it'll be a lot more dirty. And rats coming out too. Dark is Nice says, the 2099 one, I wish it was bulky, and the Toby head is the Toby head is on crack. Yo. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, 2099 is way too skinny. I know he's not supposed to be like the one from Spider-Verse, but they could have made him more bulky. Combo Cat says, what do you think of the She-Hulk from the MCU versus the comics? In fact, do you have any figures of the character? I do actually. Let me get that. So what do I think of the MCU She-Hulk? All right, hear me out. It's probably gonna be a hot take. I don't think the MCU She-Hulk is as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. We live in a society where anything that has to do with a woman or a minority is woke, and I feel like that's the issue with a lot of like people. So it's like, oh, like for example, I remember like the biggest thing I seen was like on the internet was people be like, oh, now they made a female Hulk. It's like, bro, She-Hulk's been around longer than some of you guys have been alive, and I'm not talking about you guys in particular, by the way. I'm talking about like people who are just talking out their ass. But it's just like, I'm like, all right, guys, like, what are you talking about? Now, I will admit one thing. I think a lot of things that they did in She-Hulk didn't help the case. I felt like the MCU knew that they were going to get a negative reaction, so they wrote her to be annoying, which I don't think was the correct way to go about it. It's like, think of it like this. It's like, that's like if you know you're going to get a negative reaction, so you continue to, you know, be annoying, I guess, or you continue to, like, be annoying, so that way it's like, oh, you're feeding into it. Like, it's like they were poking the bear. This is the She-Hulk figure that I was talking about. I try to give it like a suit, but I think the MCU one was not terrible. I think what they were trying to do was troll, and it didn't work out the way they thought it would. I think She-Hulk as a character is cool. Well, mainly the comic one. The MCU one did do some things, you know, correct against some things, but it wasn't as exaggerated as a lot of these, like, quote-unquote anti-woke people. The funny thing is about those people that be like, they scream everything is woke. I guarantee you, like, on everyone's soul but mine, if you were to ask them what does woke mean, they can't even tell you. It's just like a new thing that people like to do, where they're just like, oh, woman, woke. But yeah, they weren't saying this way back in the day from the girl from Alien was a main character, or the girl from Terminator, like, or Wonder Woman. You know what I'm trying to say here? It's just the modern day thing to do, is just to shit on everything. So they just find reasons. That's like my little tangent. But yeah, She-Hulk is cool. Obviously, because I always say the comics are better because the MCU doesn't know how to write characters correctly. But She-Hulk is cool. I mean, I like all the Hulk characters, so by default, she's cool to me. But yeah. It's just the fact that, again, like, they just wrote her to be annoying when that was the wrong way to go about it. And another thing is, I felt like a lot of stuff that they did about, like, with her was correct, but the execution was wrong. Like, for example, I know a lot of people did not like that she was able to master her Hulk form very easy, and that people didn't like that because, like, oh, but Banner has gone through worse. You could make that argument, yes. But you guys gotta understand the point of view of a woman as well. You gotta understand. You know what I'm trying to say here is, like, I'm not trying to, like, go deep into it, but, like, I felt like if they went about it differently in terms of, like, actually making it like a real big plot point, and, like, I don't know. I mean, they did kind of talk about it throughout the show, but it wasn't like a big vocal point where it's just like, oh, it makes sense. It's just more or less like they said it and didn't really, like, give you, like, a real backstory or a real, like, you know what I'm trying to say here? You guys know what I'm saying. But, yeah, man. I know I went on a whole tangent. Combo Cat says, do you watch Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss? I've heard of them. I have never watched them, though. Watching movies for free. Illegal. I mean, hey man, I'm not gonna snitch. I'm not gonna snitch. The Sonic Geek says, what's it called? I'm the one guy who gave you a tip on your Sonic.exe custom. Oh, thank you. Which what was the tip again? That She-Hulk looks like a Barbie. Yeah, I try to put on some like WWE clothes on her to like give her the lawyer outfit. It kind of worked. It wasn't like the perfect fit though. Thunderbolts is out now. Are you gonna see it? At first I wasn't gonna see it, but after my friends who have seen it told me that it was actually really good, I trust their opinion. Even though we disagree on a lot of things, we disagree on a lot of movies. Funny enough, but I think I'm gonna see it though. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna see it. Let's see, let's see. What if Marvel Legends series made a Red She-Hulk? They did. They actually already made a Red She-Hulk. But it's really really outdated though. It's really really outdated. 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 I said outdated. Bro, that's funny. But yeah, man. They already made one though. I think they should remake it with like this body. Um, but with like slightly, I guess, altered. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. What's it called? What's it called? Oh wait, we got another question. It says, "What do you favor more, Mayfex Jean Grey or Marvel Legends, 97 Jean Grey?" Uh, it depends. It really does. I think the Marvel Legends one is solid. I just wish the articulation was better and way more smooth. The joints are fucking tight for no reason because Marvel Legends. Yo, this thing about Hasbro. Hasbro will either give you a figure that's super loose or give you a figure that's super tight. There's no in between. But I'm gonna say Marvel Legends because honestly speaking, I feel like the Mayfix doesn't give you enough besides the fact that like, oh, we're Mayfix. You know what I mean? Like, it's all right. Um, let's see. Uh, Fireblaze says, "Yo, exact. Just need 3 more subscribers." All right, guys. This is what I need you to do. I need you guys to go to the Fireblaze channel if you haven't already, and click subscribe so my guy can hit 1,000 subscribers on stream. I need you guys to do that. So go to his channel, click subscribe. Come on, come on. You guys can do it. Let's see. Let's see. Combo Cat, can you do a size comparison? SH Monster, no, SH Figure Art Spider Gwen next to She-Hulk. I got you. I got you. I got you. Let me get that figure. Let me get that real quick. So Spider Gwen, where are you at? Where are you at? All right, I got it. There you go. There is actually, let's put some more figures together so you can see like a size comparison. So we got the Mayfex Joker, and then the SH Figure Arts Spider Gwen. What's it called? There was something I was gonna say and I already forgot. I was just about to say it, bro. I'm like going brain dead right now. Bro, what was it that I was about to say here? I'm tweaking right now. Oh, bro. Okay. So back to what I was saying about like the custom like figures and whatnot and dioramas and props. I want to ask you guys, what props like or accessories, and by props I mean like props and accessories for figures, do you guys think I should make, right? So I'm trying to like think of things that you guys would like be interested in. Like again, like I did like the street light. I know you guys probably didn't care about this, but I felt like it would be cool to talk about it. And whatnot, or like where to get certain accessories, which are things that I've kind of done already, but I want to really expand more upon it. So if there's like any like particular like accessories and stuff like that, like let me know whether I can make it or tell you where to like find stuff like that. And for dioramas, please don't suggest something crazy like, yo, make like the Guardian spaceship. Like you guys gotta like, you know, go easy on me. Because I am like still learning, but it's gonna be a whole learning process. For dioramas, I'm thinking about making like, I want to start small and make my way up. You know what I'm trying to say here? Because I don't want to get too crazy. But I'm thinking of like maybe like something small, like maybe like, I guess you can say kind of like an alleyway, or like or like a corner of a street, like a street corner, like stuff like that, and then I'll make my way up to like other things, like maybe slightly bigger buildings and whatnot. But I want your guys' like opinion and like suggestions. Again, don't go crazy too fast and say something crazy like, oh yeah, make Doctor Strange's building, like, you know what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, give me some suggestions. Give me some suggestions. Like I already have some ideas, but I want to hear from you guys. And from the when I do these series about the figures and dioramas, like again, I'm gonna like make it authentic so you guys can see like the ups and downs, whether the figure is terrible or the figure is decent and what I struggled with. Like stuff that I already do, but it's gonna be more in depth instead of it being like more quick. Cause again, I've seen you guys like comments about like, hey, I wished you did more, or talked about this more, or like slowed down the process. You know what I mean? So I think stuff like that. Like again, I really like to hear you guys' opinion. And plus, I got like a big sheet of foam right here, so we're gonna start small and then make our way up to like bigger projects. But yeah, man. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know. Bro, I hate that with my phone when I watch it. It always like goes back up to the what's it called? To the start of the stream and not like the recent. Explosion effects. Ooh, okay. Okay. I might have to learn that. Patrick says, my guy, I needed an animation short idea. Can you give me one that I can make possible? Bet, I got you. Animation short. All right, you're going to do King Kong or Kong, whichever one. You're going to have Godzilla, right? And you're going to do a video of them, right, going to McDonald's. And they mess up the order and they trash the McDonald's, bro. And the guy at the counter is going to be Rodan, and he got to wear like a McDonald's hat. Come on, bro. Tell me that won't be funny. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Rico says, if I start making stop motion, what should be my first? Sonic, X-Men, or Spider-Man? My question to you is, out of those three, which is the one you think you can start first? Like, what is the one you already have majority of the stuff for? Millennium Falcon, I'm dead. What's good, Action Figure Avenue? Cyber Kaiju says, a small rooftop cutout, a small section for a Spider-Man figure. Okay, okay, I like these ideas. Combo Cat says, what do you think of the Superman, the 2025 movie? Do you like it or hate it? So far, I absolutely love it. I think this is going to be peak. I'm super excited. Yo, my guy Fireblade did it? No way. Did my guy actually do it? Wait, let's see. Let me check the channel real quick. Give me a second. Yo, my guy Fireblade hit 1,000 subscribers? That's what I'm fucking talking about, bro. Wait, let me pin that real quick. Wait, go back to that comment. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? We're about to pin that comment. How do I do that? There you go. Yo, shout out to my guy Fireblade, bro. My guy, yo, spam W's in the chat right now. Stop playing with me. So what about a Warzone? Wait. Give me a second. Do y'all remember Piplup Fan? I do. Yo, Technical Motion, that's a throwback. You just, bro, wow, you just brought me back. Did that She-Hulk have an affair or something? Oh my god. What about a Warzone? Okay. I mean, I'm trying to think like a battlefield where like the floor is like damaged and there's like rocks and stuff everywhere. Can you do an Invincible custom? I already have, my friend. I made 3. Well, 4 if you count the battle one. The Daily Bugle? Alright, bro. Alright, bro. I'm not, you guys gotta go easy on me, bro. Like I said, we're gonna start small. What's it called? You're gonna do Sonic first? That's what I'm talking about. What is the best action figure? Who has the best pose? Posing, that's up to you and the figure. What I mean by that is posing is up to the figure's articulation and how good you can pose the figure. Because there's people that have really expensive figures that have a lot of articulation that cannot pose to save their life. I'm looking at you, TikTok. But, not just playing. But that's up to you. I mean, if you want figures with good posing, I guess you can go like the import route. But if you want like more like, I guess, retail figures, Jada Toys is a great way to start. Oh shoot, we got a donation. Thank you for the $2 donation, Insanity. W Fireblade for tracking 1K. For real. Yo, now I'm just saying, bro, my guy Fireblade gonna start making that YouTube money soon. So my guy, I'm telling you, do those live streams. We're gonna. So what I'm hearing is we're donating to Fireblade when he does a live stream. That's what I'm hearing. I'm just saying. That's the word on the block. It's the word on the block. But a forest diorama. Okay. Again, I need you guys to like keep in mind I'm not gonna be doing like major like super big dioramas, but I can definitely do. I think I can do something like that. A forest diorama, I could do like a little scene. I think I could definitely pull that off. Bro, tactical motion with Piplup fan. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about something about him that I really like. Right about Piplup fan. One thing about him is that, and all right, how do I explain this? He's one of the few people that started, not necessarily started a series, but started something and was doing it for years and years and years and years. And I'm pretty sure from what I know, didn't care about views, subscribers, or nothing. Bro did it for the love of the game. Very few people are like that around. I'm fucking retired, so like, when it comes to stop motion, I'm cooked, bro. I've been doing it for way too long, so like, I'm already out of the game. But bro, let me tell you about him. He was doing it for the fucking love of the game. We need people like that. But yeah, man, shout out to my guy Fireblade. He deserves it. I mean, everyone that reached their goals deserves it. You know what I mean? Wait. Loot Collector says I hit 220. That's what's up, bro. Yo, everyone spam chams. Spell spam W's for him as well, bro. Bro, everyone's reaching their goals today. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Should I get the let's see. SSJ Goku or the SSJ Vegeta SHF? Are you talking about the best selection one? I would say do Vegeta because they already announced they're making a 3.0 Goku from the Cell Saga. So I'll say get Vegeta. Or you could wait, because I feel like if they're going to do Goku, they're probably going to do Vegeta as well from Cell Saga and do a 3.0. But if you're going to pick between the two, I would say Vegeta. But that's just me. What do you think of The Batman 2022? The Batman is bro, just phenomenal movie. It's so good. I've watched it so many times. It's a great movie. I can watch that again and again and again and again. It's just fantastic, bro. What a great movie. There's just so much stuff I like about it. Like you can literally like I can talk about it for like the whole live stream. The Batman movie. Like it's just so good, bro. I will admit though, I love the Penguin show as well. My only issue with the Penguin show is that like where's Batman? Again, I'm not expecting Batman to be the main character, but like you're telling me he couldn't be a cameo for like a small scene, you know what I mean? But that's like my only like kind of critique about like the series so far. Yeah. Let's see. Do you recommend the SH Figure Arts Gwen Stacy's and Miles figures? All right, here's the thing. I like this figure. I do. There's some things I don't like about the figure. I don't like the lack of torso articulation. It really doesn't bend that far. Like, what is this, bro? Like, is this a McFarlane figure? I mean, it could bend back, but like bend forward is like I understand the hips and the legs can help, like when it comes to posing, but like I don't like the torso articulation. And one thing about this figure that drives me crazy is switching the hands, because these figures are a lot more thinner than traditional Spider-Man figures. So the problem is, it's like, I don't know if you guys can see it. The peg is so small. Like, even by like my standards, because I have small hands and they already look like super small. So it's really hard to plug in the peg, you know what I mean, to the hand. So it's like, damn, I've had to heat this figure up a few times just to interchange the hands. And another thing is just like the hood. That's also like, the hood for me is a skill issue. I'll give you that. But I would say if you really want like the best Miles and Gwen figure, yes, get them. But they're going to have some problems, and be very careful with them. That's what I'm going to tell you now. Because there's no other company making better figures for Miles and Gwen like SHF at the moment, in my opinion. And here come the comments of me glazing. Yeah, that's my honest review. We'll see, or honest thoughts. Let's see. Tactical Motion said the Jazzware Sonic era was so peak. I have so many memories of when Sonic stop motions were trending and there were Sonic figures in every store. Good times. Yeah, man. Let me tell you, bro. Man, the Jazz, like I said, that era was crazy, bro. Like, I don't know if you guys remember this video. This one, I feel like the video that I'm about to talk about now is one of the greatest and most legendary stop motions on YouTube. And if you know about this video, or, well, because it has two parts. If you know about these two videos, then you're goated. Bro, Super Saiyans versus Super Hedgehogs is one of the best stop motions on YouTube. Part 1 and 2. That era, bro, it was crazy. It was crazy. I only have one Jazzware Sonic figure, man. I might. Should I get more? What you guys think? Should I get more? Should I cough out a lung and a leg to get more Jazzware figures? I don't know, man. I do. I kind of want to get them because I didn't get them as a kid. It is because I was just interested in Transformers and wrestling, so like I just didn't get Sonic toys. Now that's all on me. But now it's different. Now I'm like, oh, I could, but do I want to? I don't know. I don't know. But that era was great, man. King Titan says, "I'm guys, I'm making custom Lego Gundam for Ninjago Kai. Any let's see, any of you guys think you can make I guess like tips to make the Gundam better? Bro, I haven't played with Legos in so long. I do have some of my old Legos, like Lego sets remaining, but well, some of them at least, but most of them are gone, freaking gone." Luke Collector says, "I'm gonna get the CT Toys Gambit. I feel like it's gonna be lit." Yes, bro. So currently at the moment, if you guys didn't see my post about it or hear about it in my last live stream, or follow me on Instagram at Unravel Pictures TM, CT Toys told me to tell you guys that due to the tariff situation, they were able to like work things out somehow, and they put the prices back to regular retail price. Well, retail for them, retail prices for them. So they went up, like the prices went up for like a small bit of time, and then it went back down to their regular prices. So they're saying that like, hey, if you want your figures, better do it now before something changes. But I'm definitely getting Gambit, that's for sure. Cyber Kaiju says, "Yo, I'm on the road to 1K by the end of the year. Just recently hit 200. I'm on track." Bro, let me tell you guys. Let me tell you how to get a thousand subscribers. All right. Let me tell you. When I got 100 subscribers, not 100, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, it was a lot harder because we didn't have YouTube Shorts, and that is the key. Let me tell you guys the key. YouTube Shorts and your community tab. If you guys have a community tab on your channel, I don't know, because I know some people you have to unlock that. If you have a community tab on your channel, utilize that community tab. What I mean by that is post stuff, whether it's pictures, polls, quizzes. Trust me, I know if like it might be like you might get like a little bit of votes or attention, but if you keep being consistent with it, it will eventually build. And trust me, it will work. I've gotten subscribers off my community tab alone. Like sometimes you guys see those random questions I put where it goes, "Who wins this fight? So and so and so and so. Comment below or vote and comment." I've gotten subscribers off of those. Literally, no joke, you can get subscribers from anything. So I would say utilize that and definitely utilize YouTube Shorts. Now that doesn't mean post like 5 a day, but post YouTube Shorts that you would like. Think of it like this. Here's the key. When you make a YouTube short or a YouTube video, sometimes think about, is this something that I want to see? Like for example, right? When I made the poll, not the poll, the community, like, oh my God, I can't speak. The YouTube short for the light post, right? I said to myself, okay, I want to like make something, but what can I make that other people might be looking for? So I'm thinking, oh, maybe a light post. So I did a little video talking about how I went about making it. And I feel like stuff like that can help you guys out as well. If that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. So like, here, let's actually put these guys put them back real quick. But I will say definitely utilize your YouTube Shorts and utilize your community tab. Those are very important. Combo Cat says, "Have you watched Transformers Prime?" I have not seen the full show, but I definitely seen some episodes. Do you think Across the Spider-Verse is better than... Wait, do you think Across the Spider-Verse is better than Across the Spider-Verse? I think you mean like Into the Spider-Verse. I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know which one I think is better. I don't know. I feel like they both do different things. I don't know. I like the first one a lot though. I mean, I like both, but the first one in particular, like I really, really liked. Can this even like work? She's like so skinny. Okay, it can kind of work. But oh, she's gonna fall. There you go. Let's see. Are you gonna see Thunderbolts? I am. Not this week though. Probably like in a week or two. Oh, bro, I'm way behind. Holy shit, bro. Oh my god, I didn't think I was that behind. Um, that behind on the comments. Wait, let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Combo Cast says, have you ever picked up any action figures at a thrift store before? I picked up a Transformers 2007 Deluxe Class Swindle. What's it called? That was used. That was in used up condition though, but it was missing the doors. From thrift stores. You know what's so funny? A lot of people think that like that book off is like a thrift store. I'm like, it's really not. It's literally a bookstore, but okay. But yeah. But from an actual thrift store, I would say I only two figures I remember. I found a Toy Biz Marvel Legends Lady Deathstrike figure, and that figure broke. So that's definitely one that I remember picking up. And I remember a long time ago, I picked up some like old Minecraft toy that was like it was like Minecraft Steve, and it was like missing his legs, but like I just got it because. But yeah, man. Let's see. Patrick says, "Man, I don't even do YouTube Shorts. I did it for a bit, but it didn't match the quality of my channel." I feel you, man, because that's one thing I also like. Sometimes when I'm doing a YouTube short, I'm just like, damn, I do not want to do this right now. But it's also just like, it's also sometimes like coming up with like an idea and then executing it. But I feel you, man. Do you have a Harley Quinn? I do. I do. Make a Deadpool 3 Snowy Forest. I don't know about all that. Like, again, I'm going to start out small. But again, I can make my way up to a forest or like a forest type diorama. Let's see. What other comments do we got? Let's see. What's my favorite Marvel movie? It's a great question. My favorite Marvel movie. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. That's up there. Um Infinity War. I really liked Iron Man 3. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I really liked Iron Man 3. Um Thor Ragnarok was pretty fun. Um I'm trying to think like the Spider-Man movies. I mean the MCU Spider-Man movies fucking suck, but I like it's Andrew Garfield. I like his Spider-Man movies. I don't know. Let's see. My favorites, like my favorite Marvel movie. That's hard to say though. There's a lot of them. At the moment, I'm gonna say Logan. That's probably up there. Um, yeah, I'll probably say like if we're talking about like all time, it's probably Logan. I'm not gonna lie. Probably Logan. Um, Combo Cat, have you watched The Boys? I have. I have watched it. I don't think I've seen the most recent season, but I have watched The Boys. I wanted to get the Mayfex Homelander figure, but I don't care enough about The Boys for me to like want to spend that much money. You know what I mean? Like Homelander is cool, but it's just like well, not actually cool, but the figure is cool. And I'm just like, do I want to spend like almost $100? You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Jacob says, "What is your favorite SHF?" My favorite SHF, Super Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, Legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Let's see. Venom is up there. My movie Venom. Mikey Tron 300 got me that figure. Shout out to him. Um, let's see. I'm looking at my collection right now. Honestly, majority of like my Dragon Ball Z figures, I would say, are my favorites. But those are just some of the top of my head. All right, King Titan, you don't gotta keep spamming, bro. Let's see. Let's see. Do you have Deadpool? I do have Deadpool. What is the best figure brand do you prefer? Mine is SH Figure Arts, but I'll say at the moment the best figure brand is Jada Toys. Let's see what you guys say. All right, I'm a skedaddle in like 5 more minutes. So you guys have any last questions or recommendations for the upcoming series? Let me know. Let me know. Luke Collector says a figure I always wanted was a Robotech Yoda. Okay, Reveltech Yoda, that's interesting. He says, listen to me on this one, okay? The crazy articulation plus those sick accessories. Okay. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Um, the thing about Star Wars is that like I kind of do want to get certain Star Wars figures, but Black Series, the Hasbro Black Series figures, I feel are too expensive for the stuff that we get. I feel like they're too small, they're too expensive, and they just don't put that much care and quality into their figures. The only Black Series figure that I will legitimately spend a lot of money for, and they already made it, is Star Killer from Force Unleashed. That is gonna be a figure I will get. That figure I will get, and unfortunately, I will pay full price for it. But yeah, will you make a action figure challenge themes around superheroes, bro? I make what's it called? Action figure challenges on everything. But I guess I can do one. I guess I can do one about superheroes. Space Godzilla, what's good, bro? He says, bro, that's a bro. Space Godzilla, shouts to Space Godzilla, by the way. Bro has been here since the beginning. He says, I'm in pain today. We were playing soccer and the damn goalkeeper fell over. I was cooking the goalkeeper, then the goal fell on me. I broke my leg and shoulder got dislocated. Oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ! I hope you're good, bro. Jesus, damn, that's very unfortunate. I hope you're able to recover. God damn. Um, have you seen One Piece? I have. I have. Is Jared Leto the best Joker? Hey man, I'm not saying he's the best, but I'm saying he's probably my favorite. Nah, he's not my favorite. He's probably like top three though. Um, let's see. Let's see. Do you collect Kong or Demonical? I do have some Demonical fit accessories. Let's see. Can you give me a tip because I'm starting to collect SHF? All right, tips for collecting SHF. I would say start out with the $35 figures, the best selection figures. Start out with those and then make your way up into the bigger figures. And by bigger figures, I mean the more expensive ones. Because the best selection, they do give you a lot of good stuff for the best selection. Those figures, I would say from there, definitely pick up the accessory packs that they come out with. The wind, the water, the energy blast and aura, the rocks, like all those things, I would say get those because they really add on to your display, the fun factor, the posing, and hell, even stop motion. Um, I'll say those, and then I'll say once you do those, then make your way up to like the more expensive figures, the ones that are traditionally like 80 to 100 or more. But yeah, man. Ghost says, I bet this guy takes all the figures when they're putting them up in Walmart displays. Joke's on you. I don't even have Walmart. I have to travel to, what's it called, to go to Walmart. So, no, I don't. But I've seen people take Pokemon cards. That's a thing. Let's see. All right, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle on a few, so I'm gonna try to get past these questions as fast as possible. Combo Cat, what if Marvel Legends series made a action figure Juggernaut based off the X-Men Last Stand? Ooh, build a figure with the Fox X-Men themed figures. A wave? I'm not gonna lie, Hasbro might get me if they do that. They might get me. I think that would be cool. I did like the X-Men movies. But Kylie, what projects do you want me to make Xavier or anybody? I think you already said you finished your Megatron video, but I would say honestly, man, make what you want to make. Because I guess not mistakes. I don't want to say mistakes because that's not the right word to use. But one of my things that I wish I would done differently is do things that I wanted to do like more of that because there are things I did, like I did do Ninja Turtles, but I wanted to do more. But the reason why I didn't do it is because I was worried about views. Same thing with other things like my horror stop motions. Like I wanted to do more of those, but they just weren't pulling in the views that my channel needed to like succeed. So, but I would say mainly now though, like focus on that because that's a mistake or not mistake. That's the thing I wish I did different was mainly focus on what I want to do compared to like views and whatnot. Figman 2014 says, "Can you do stop motion?" Uh, don't want to be that guy, but I have a lot of stop motions on the channel. If you haven't realized already. Let's see. What happens now that I've reached 1K? I think by now you should be, well, soon you should be getting an email or a message from YouTube about the monetization. So you could be like making money off your videos soon. Let's see, let's see. Rico says read his last comment. He says, "Bro, I only got 1 subscriber. Do you upload videos?" Let's see. Well, bro, you only made 1 video, so that's why you only have 1 subscriber. Let's see. There's we're almost there. We got more comments. Would you collect the Hot Toys figures if you have room to store them? Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say I would collect them entirely, but I would get select figures if I had the room for them. The problem is though, I would also have to sacrifice a lot of other figures because Hot Toys are expensive. What is your best but most? He says, "What is the best but the most expensive figure you got?" Um, Great question. That's very opinionated. I would say my SH Monster Arts King Ghidorah. Yeah, that one. That one or my Storm Collectibles Mike Tyson. Patrick says, "One more question. Should I try getting the SH Monster Arts Final Wars Godzilla, or the SH Monster Arts -1 minus color, based off what you heard?" Oh, I'm telling you right now, Patrick, when Final Wars Godzilla gets re-released, I'm buying it. I'm buying it, bro. That and the Burning Godzilla, I'm definitely getting those two. I'm definitely, without a doubt, getting those two. Yeah. What do you think of the Marvel Legends series Deadpool and Wolverine action figure? What things would you change? I have that figure. I think it's really good. I really wouldn't change much. I would just, if I were them, I would have just added more shading to the figure, so you can see more of the sculpted detail. Why don't you try to make custom Invincible figure? Bro, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Do I have to do it, bro? All right. Before I leave, I got to do it. For all the people that says, why do I make Invincible customs? Like, bro, I do. I got to do it to them, bro. All right, let me stop. I do make Invincible customs. You guys got to check out the channel, bro. You guys got to check out the channel. Come on, bro. You got, oh, shit. Omni-Man with the broken neck. All right, that was a fail. Come on, bro. You guys got to check out the channel. Come on. Come on. What you guys doing, bro? What you guys doing? Come on. Come on, man. I'm taking a break when it comes to the Invincible customs because these shits are fucking expensive. Expensive to make. But, yeah, guys. I love the way you say burning. Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. But because it's burning Godzilla, bro. Yeah, so if anything is ever burning, you gotta say it like that. Trust me, it'll be hilarious. But, all right, guys. You know what time it is. All right. It's time for the Kermit voice, everyone. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching my my live stream. I'm very excited to start the new series about my custom figures, custom accessories, and custom dioramas. You already know the vibes, guys. Make sure to like this live stream if you haven't already. Thank you so much. I'm trying not to break character. Thank you so much for pulling up. It means a lot to me, guys. Let's see. What else is there? Again, comment any suggestions you guys have. Shout out to my guy D Fireblade because you know, he hit 1,000 subscribers. You know, that's what I'm talking about, bro. You're gonna make that YouTube money very soon. Keep doing you, bro. Oh my god, the voice is killing me. But yeah, guys, let's see what else is there. But make sure to follow me on Instagram at UnraveledPicturesTM if you guys haven't already. And you know what? I gotta find a Kermit the Frog figure, so when I do these outros, I can just have him on screen. You know what? I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna try to find a Kermit figure. But yeah, guys, thank you for